What up, guys? WWE Forever 98 here. So today I'll be reviewing King of the Ring 2000, which was requested by NWA wrestling fans. So thank you for sending that request in. King of the Ring 2000 took place on June 25th, 2000, at the Fleet Center in Boston, Massachusetts. First match of the night was the first qualifying match. Quarterfinals match. What am I saying? Quarterfinals match. Rikishi versus Chris Benoit. Previously, Rikishi beat Benoit on the previous SmackDown to become Intercontinental Champion. This was a 3.5-minute match. It ended when Benoit hit Rikishi repeatedly with a steel chair, locked in the cripplet crossface, diving headbutt. He got disqualified. Rikishi was declared the winner by disqualification. Had the potential, but this was a motive to make Benoit heel, so this match only got 1 star from me. Next quarterfinals match was Eddie Guerrero versus Val Venis. Very good match. Good length, not too short, not too long. Val Venis won after hitting a fisherman suplex on Eddie, moving on to the semifinals to face Rikishi. He would face him later on tonight. 2 3/4 star for that match. Next, why do I keep saying the quarterfinals match? Crash Holly versus Buchanan. This match was booked as Little Man, Big Man. You know, Big Man dominating, Little Man winning, and that's exactly what happened at King of the Ring 2000. Bull went for the scissors kick, but missed, and Crash followed up by a little roll-up, got the 3 count, and would move on to the semifinals match. Very boring. Didn't like this match. This match only got 1.5 stars. Chris Jericho versus Kurt Angle, another quarterfinals match. Before the match, Angle cut a short promo about the Boston sports teams and making fun of the Boston people. I love this promo, significantly better than his promos earlier that year. But not to be outdone, Jericho came out and also cut a promo. It was horrific, besides calling Angle a royal pain in the ass. Besides that, it was terrible. It was hilariously bad. I mean, you couldn't help yourself but laugh at how bad this promo was. At the end of the match, Jericho had the walls locked in, but here comes Stephanie McMahon, distracts the referee. Angle pushed Jericho into the ref, knocking the ref down. What happened there? Oh, and then Steph came into the ring with her women's championship. Attempted to hit the title in the head of Chris Jericho, but missed and hit Kurt Angle. Jericho grabbed Steph, kissed her, but from behind, Angle hit the Angle Slam, got the 3 count, and would advance to face Crash Holly in the semifinals. Overall, I enjoyed this match. Both wrestlers had great chemistry and put on a very good performance and a very good match. 3 1/4 stars. Then we had the 4 corners elimination match for the WWF tag team titles, which was Edge and Christian versus Too Cool versus TNA versus Hardy Boyz. Edge and Christian cut a short promo before the match, talking about the Boston sports teams, and their little 5-second pose was when Buckner, the ball went through Buckner's legs. First team eliminated was TNA after Jeff hit a swanton bomb on Test. Matt covered him, got the 3 count. TNA was eliminated. Second team eliminated was the Hardy Boyz after Christian hit an impaler, now known as the Kill Switch Engage, previously known as the Unprettier, leaving Too Cool and Edge and Christian, the final 2 teams left. Edge and Christian won after Christian hit Grandmaster Sexay with the tag belt. Edge got the pin, and Edge and Christian became the new tag team champions. I wish WWE would do these kinds of matches, you know, the 4 corners elimination match. It really worked at King of the Ring 2000. 3 stars for this match. Then we go on with the semifinals match for King of the Ring tournament. Rikishi versus Val Venis. Bad match. Lasted 3 minutes. This was the second 3-minute match for Rikishi of the night. Rikishi won after hitting a belly-to-belly suplex, moving on to the finals. After the match, Val attacked Rikishi with the steel steps and a chair, working on his shoulder. It was a one-star match. Wasn't very good. It wasn't good at all. Crash Holly versus Kurt Angle semifinals match, 4-minute match. You know, throughout this whole night, I felt relating to King of the Ring tournament matches. I felt like I was watching Raw, an episode of Raw. It was ridiculous. 4-minute matches, 3-minute matches. Wow, it was bad. So was this match. It was bad. Angle won after hitting an angle slam, advancing to the finals to face Rikishi. 1 star once again, so both semifinals matches got a 1 star. Evening Gala match for the hardcore title, Pat Patterson versus Jerry Briscoe. This was sad, pathetic, and hilarious, all wrapped in one. Crash Holly came down and hit Patterson in the head with a garbage can to get the win and become the new hardcore champion. It's not even worth rating. It was ridiculous, but it was kind of funny. Handicap tables dumpster match. DX, X-Pac, Road Dogg, and Tori versus Dudley Boyz. This was a pretty good match, boring at times, but it was still good. DX and Tori won when both the Dudleys were put in the dumpster. After the match, the Dudleys hit a 3D on both X-Pac and Road Dogg, but then Bubba Ray hit a sit-down powerbomb from the top rope on Tori, sending her through a table. This match was good, 2 3/4 stars. Then we had the finals of the King of the Ring tournament, Rikishi versus Kurt Angle. It was an okay match. It went about 5.5 minutes. Angle won after hitting a belly-to-belly suplex from the top rope to win the tournament. He was celebrating after. Weak finish to this match. I think should have ended in an angle lock, but no, they had a weak finish. It was pretty obvious that Kurt Angle was going to win. Rikishi had no chance, especially that, you know, WWF was trying to have Rikishi sell the injuries, so it was pretty obvious Kurt Angle was going to be the 2000 King of the Ring winner. For Rikishi standard, it was a good match, but for an Angle standard, it was subpar. 2 stars, and Angle 2000 King of the Ring winner. Then we had the main event, The Rock, Kane, and The Undertaker versus Shane and Vince McMahon and Triple H. Stipulation was that if Triple H or anyone on his team was to be pinned or submitted, the person who got the pinfall or submission would become WWF champion. A lot of segments for this match throughout the night, but this match was fantastic. There was a huge spot when Shane McMahon was on the top rope. Undertaker came over, chokeslammed him through the announcer's table. It was brilliant. It was unbelievable. But in the end, The Rock won after hitting the rock bottom on Vince to become the new WWF champion. Awesome match, 4 stars. Overall, this pay-per-view was okay. The King of the Ring lacked star power, and the only good matches in the King of the Ring tournament were Val Venis versus Eddie Guerrero and Chris Jericho versus Kurt Angle. Match of the night by far was the 6-man tag match. So, you know, I wouldn't suggest this pay-per-view to you if you're looking for star power, because it really lacked it. But it was still a good pay-per-view, so check it out. This has been WWE Forever 98.